I know a lot of you have been asking me loads of questions and stuff, so we're getting this going. Finally, 2025, we're going to see the launch of FTD. It's been a long time coming. I want to say I've been putting the idea together for about 10 years now. So it isn't just like a spontaneous thought, and it's definitely not going to be like any gym that you're used to. Let's just round it up, and let's take a look inside first. So as you can see, all of this was from the rip out, which we started last weekend. So I had 2 days in here. I had a group of my friends that managed to come in and help us out, rip it all out. Come on, go, boy! Whoa! I'm coming. There he is, the man, Ben. Hello. But yeah, if you just want to let them know what the idea here is.
So basically this is going to be the coffee shop. So originally there was a MF ceiling up that was in real bad shape. Obviously being a carpenter, I like working with wood. I think it's a lot stronger. Although it's not always cheaper, but obviously being friends, been in the industry for so long, we can get good deals on materials and that. So it's actually worked out pretty much half price from an original quote for someone else for an MF ceiling. Through here, we're going to have critical window and doors. Yeah, look, 4 metres by 2.1, 1990. That's exactly what you want.
Yeah, but I need a deal.
Oh yeah, just come to have a look at some bifolds. No, right, thank you.
Upstairs, I'll take it. Yeah, that's the yard up there. That's the yard in there. Shoo-be-doo-be-doo.
Oh, hang on, need some light.
Hey?
Gosh, there you go.
Get up there, dog. Oh, mate. Of course, nice and warm in here, isn't it?
My friend Dan Alice sent me over here so that you'd look after me with the yeah.
Yep.
So I'm just took on a gym in Herne Bay next to the train station.
Okay.
We're gonna need some bifolding doors. What size?
So 4 metres by 2.1.
Perfect. One of our standard sizes.
Yeah.
That's where the best prices lie. Here. As well.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
So this is what we call T3R, purely because you single doors on the right, and then the 3 remaining goes to the left.
Can you get me the other side or not?
You can have the other side, just a T3R.
Hang on a minute. What about, Josh, if we do just get 4 doors and then 2 opening doors for, you know where the blue doors are now?
Yeah.
Take them out and just have that, so we had the whole face, all of that.
Doors separating the coffee shop with reception and all that. So obviously you walk in the main doors and that's where your reception is going to be, where Cam is now.
Voila.
Turn around, Josh. Where this window is, we're going to take the window out, put a lintel pretty much 4.5 metres with 4 metre bifolds going in. So in the summer you can pretty much open up the whole front of the coffee shop. There'll be a bit of outside seating. And this side of the critical doors and window will be the coffee shop.
Luxury coffee shop.
Yeah, luxury coffee shop. Obviously with the roof, it's all old trusses. So we've got a lot of decent support to go off to make sure it's all safe and
So
done well.
we was quite lucky, weren't we, considering that the suspended ceiling was a fucking shambles.
Yeah, well, it wasn't done the best. I mean, it might have been pretty old, but
Not even
it was
like,
done.
with these battens and that, that's just there.
What they've done with them battens, they pretty much just screwed them up to keep up the old ceiling from falling down. I think in terms of the previous owners, probably suspended the ceiling so they didn't have to do anything with that. We'll take down any loose and then we're going up with our suspended ceiling anyway.
Yeah.
Then if we come through this way, we're going to put double critical doors in here just to separate basically the gym from the coffee shop and the entrance, and the toilets are going to be there for the public from the coffee shop.
Toilets also, just to say, we're going to get that replan, redesigned so we can accommodate more people in there, because at the minute it's quite small in there. So we are looking to possibly knock down some walls, open up some space, aren't you?
Yeah.
But also just to know that the doors are going to be here, they're going to be closed off to the public, so you can come and enjoy your coffee and whatnot. Come through, you can have access to the toilets. This door, that door and that door technically, we've got the female changing rooms, we've got the men changing rooms, and we have the recovery room. This will all be fob key access. So that way people, like the general public, can come in, they can have a coffee and sit down on that, and they can come through and use the toilets. But because if they're not actually a gym member, then they won't be able to obviously just wander through onto the gym floor or have access to any of the change rooms, whatnot. So it's important that we try and keep it separated.
We're also going to block up certain doors depending on how we configure it, so that you don't have to walk through a wellness room to get into a change room to get into the shower. We're going to make it so everything all flows into one, like a change room with the shower inside the same sort of room, and you don't have to access it through any other rooms. So if you come in here, like this room here, it's going to be the well-being room. It was going to be in there, but obviously rethinking and redesigning, we thought to turn that into the changing room so you can go straight into the shower room. So this wall here, we're going to move over to create a bigger room for the well-being room, rather than have a bigger changing room than where you're relaxing and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, talking about the recovery room quick. In here, this is going to be where we're going to have your cold plunge, you're going to have your sauna, then we're going to have a red light therapy bed. And then now, because we're going to look to push this wall back and create more space, we're going to look to possibly put in a hot tub or maybe add an additional cold plunge or whatnot. We're just going to keep this room kind of like a spa area. So yeah, it's good that we can actually move the walls back, because originally we thought that we couldn't move none of the walls because it was carrying the roof. But what was you saying about that?
We're going up because they're trusses, so they span from wall to wall. This is just an additional wall here. The actual support is the one going across. So this won't affect nothing above. It's not a supporting wall, so that can be basically taken down, moved over with timber.
Right, so moving on into here, nice big room for it's going to be the male changing room. Like I say, this whole wall here knocked down, and you're going to
redo, because look,
redo it.
MF, it's just, they're crap, not sturdy, and they're just not good for anything really. All they use them for is quickness and cheapness.
Yeah, probably.
It's not always the best way to do it.
Yeah.
All depends on people's funds and what they've got and what they want to spend. But like I say, we're going to change it.
In here will be the showers for the men. with down the bottom here will be a steam room. Okay, so won't be massive, but you'll be able to fit 3 people in here comfortably, and then they can come straight out of the steam room, hit the showers, and yeah, get changed and finish their workout.
Obviously, in terms of showers and toilets and things, I think we're going to go black.
Yeah, we're gonna go matte black.
Matte black, everything. So it's all.
We want to try and create a complete experience. So we are thinking, and again, like it's something that hasn't been fully decided yet, but it's something that I really want. I'm thinking about creating some storm showers and that, so give it like a special effect, and have some like LED lighting in there that you can literally just push the button and go tropical thunderstorm, whatever, and the shower head will basically distinguish between tropical rain, thunder rain. Have you been there before? Have you seen any of them?
No, I haven't seen it.
I've
got a shower at home. You just twist it, and it creates different effects. Nothing like that.
I've been away before on like on a spa thing, and in the you go into the showers and that, and there's a mode on the thing, and you push tropical thing, and then like there's sound effects and lightning and that, just try and give people the experience.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, either way there, it's going to look really slick. And like you say, you've seen the showers designs that I've posted. That's pretty much going to be it. This wall's going to be blocked up, innit? Because this is the female change.
Blocked up. That's getting blocked up, yeah, because this is the female changing rooms. Like if you show the ceilings, this are the existing ceilings that they previously suspended due to the existing ceiling before that. But as you can see, yeah, they're not great.
Okay, so we're back and we're outside of the FTD project. Just to give you a bit of understanding of the size of the building and what we're working with outside. Obviously, Ben, what are we doing out here again? You want to let them know?
So that's all. That's going to be picked up by a grab lorry. Skips are so expensive these days. We needed 2 or 3 skips. Get a big grab lorry. That's one muck away pretty much. Like I said, that'll pretty much that whole front of the shop that you can see there is going to be pretty much bifolds. They're going to have new doors matching the bifolds. Yeah, it's all going to go.
So all of that's going to be patioed out there. You're going to have a nice bit of Indian sandstone patio, which again, like Ben was saying, imagine in the summer, sun's beaming. It's to say you're not a part of the gym, but you fancy a nice
coffee
or something, get something, a little something to eat, come out here, sit down here, have a nice cup of coffee, sit in the sun, enjoy your stuff, and then if you want to go catch your train, it's right there. Talking of that, let's move this way a bit.
Obviously, with the roof will get
it's all
will get all jet washed and painted. It's all going to be a nice anthracite grey, or so to speak, something similar, isn't it?
Yeah, we're gonna go matte black. We're going to spray all the tiles matte black, and then we're going to have all of the lower part of the building is going to be grey, similar to the grey that's already on that building. That way it just stands out a bit better and it's a bit fresh. And then all this vegetation, all this green bloody ivory, fucking, all of this is gone. All right, so all of this will be ripped. Once that's all gone, we're gonna have a nice, I think we're gonna put bark down on that just to make it look. We're gonna get rid of all of this fencing. You can tell how old this building is for the fact is they get away with this shit, okay? Spike fencing. Round the other side, I'll show you, it's quite dangerous around there, but we're gonna get rid of all this and we're just gonna have it running flat straight off the pavement, so it looks a lot cleaner. And also, we need to show the building. With all these bushes here, there's not much, you can't really see much. So now moving around here, because again, this is all part of our land. So as you can see, there's a gentleman working there right now. He's from National Rail, and they're just gonna, where you see that railing finish, they got to come right the way across and do a brick wall basically, or basically you won't be able to walk onto the platform from there. All of this up here is getting leveled out nice, so again, a lovely seating area for people to come and just chill out, have a coffee, get something to eat. If you're waiting for a train or whatever, it's just a nice place to be. On that back wall there is going to be my advertising wall. Now, for the advertising wall, this is where if you're a business owner, local business owner within Kent, this could be a great opportunity for you. We're looking only to have 10 main sponsorships for FTD. There's a lot of great perks within those sponsorships. Let me just tell you one perk. If you become a sponsor, you're gonna get a family year membership. And that means it's for you, your wife and your kids. All of them are part of the, are in on the sponsorship, so they have full access to the gym, classes, the lot. Again, you're gonna have your sign put on the back of that wall, which the footfall alone last year coming just through Herne Bay train station was 800,000. It's estimated each year it's gone up by 200,000. So this year alone, we're looking at over 1 million people footfall coming through the train station. Not only that, understand that the location where we're at the end of the southeast coast. So most people that come traveling from going to London, to and from London from work, they come from Thanet, they're going to be on that train and they're going to travel up to London and they're going to see this building. They're going to see your logo, they're going to see your branding, and again when they come home they see it too. On that note, quick, if you are from the Thanet area, obviously it's a 12-minute train ride, okay? Talking of trains, there's the train station. Let's spin around, let's have a little look in here, just to give you an understanding of exactly how close we are to the train station. Just touching base again on the old sponsorship front. We're also going to have lighting going around all around the top of the building that will be shining down, so you get visibility on your logo, on your company sign continuously. So again, it's a real great opportunity if you want to be a sponsor and you want to get involved. That first bit of the perk that I told you about, the family membership, that's just one of many perks that you're going to get. We are also going to be doing for each sponsor a full 1 day in the life of my sponsor. So obviously my YouTube channel is called The Life of Cam Cheetah, and within this is multiple projects that I'm doing, that I'm trying to show you guys. But also what we're going to be doing for the sponsors is, if you're a sponsor, I'm going to spend a day in the life with you, and I'm going to come around, we're going to video it, we're going to give as much exposure as we can to the local business and let people know that there's businesses that help each other, small business that need your help, and by doing that we're going to give great exposure by putting it on our YouTube, a full insight which will hopefully get this community to come more together as one, and basically, like, if you're going to need their services, you're going to look to use it.
On that note of sponsorships, is there going to be different packages available, or is there going to be one package?
Just one package. So again, we're trying to keep everything in-house. Like I was saying earlier, we don't want to overcomplicate things. So as I said earlier, there's going to be 2 memberships in that gym. There's going to be adult membership and kids membership. You can't just do one thing in the gym. You can't just pay as you go. We don't want to do that. We want to create a strong community. So how we do it is by doing what I said. So yeah, same with the sponsorships. We're not going to do tier sponsorship. There's 10 sponsors. The price is unbeatable. Trust me, it is unbeatable. If you're someone who is a local sponsor and you want, like, you have money for advertising, the money that I'm going to save you on advertising and what I give you back, you'll be dumb if you don't take the sponsorship. Okay, so if you are interested, just contact us. My email's in the link, and we'll get a brochure out to you on that sponsorship front. Moving on into the train station, just literally to give you an understanding of exactly how close we are. Okay, so now we're on the train station. So you imagine if you're coming from Thanet or Margate, it's just down the road there. You know what I mean?
Down the track.
Down the track, yeah, down the track. 12 minutes, bus, you're here, boy. So again, it is nice to know that you can literally just jump on the train and come directly here. Also saying that, there's trains directly from here into London, fast trains at hour 15 minutes. We also get to Gravesend, anywhere in Gravesend. Well, Gravesend's 40 minutes direct train you can get. Lucky enough nowadays, with the amount of different trains operating and that, there's pretty much anywhere in Kent you can get here within an hour. So if you are someone who wants to come and train and check out the facility or looking to switch it up, then definitely have a look at the trains and that. And
that's how close we are. There's the gym.
There's the gym.
Straight through that gap.
So as I was saying, that wall there, Bosh, you see on my cane, that's going to be finished off. But back, closing that off. So again, the reason why we had such a big delay on getting this whole project starting was because this fucker, okay? So because that had to be built, that had to have access to the land that my gym's on, so I wasn't able to start. So all these people going, oh, he's not gonna do it. Motherfuckers, what I say I do is what I do.